Explain why you had Nike shave a couple millimeters off the bottom of your shoe.
Every detail counts, for at least for me it does. And if you can make a shoe as light as possible, without compromising fit, stability and things of that nature, then it gives you an advantage. It gives you a clear advantage. It shaves seconds off of your ability to change directions, your ability to elevate and things of that nature. I mean, every little bit counts.
And are you able to feel that?
Oh, I definitely can feel it. Yeah, if the shoe's lighter, like for example, what we've been able to do with our shoes, and going to a low cut shoe, we're able to shave so much weight off the shoe and still keep its comfort that you can noticeably.
In a difference that minimal?
Yeah, I mean, in the weight of the shoe, absolutely. Like if you put a heavy, like if you put on just whatever a shoe that weighs 17, 18 ounces, whatever, and then you put on one of my shoes that's 9 ounces. I mean, it's a noticeable difference.
And why ask for the shoe and sock change?
Because a little, what you get is I'm getting, a little techy, but whatever. You get some tactile stimulation on the ankle, which kind of gives your ankle a sense of where it is in space. So that, sometimes you jump up for a rebound, you come down awkwardly and you roll your ankle. When you have a little tactile stimulation, it kind of gives your ankle more of a sense of where it is, which hopefully minimize your opportunity of you having a really, really bad sprained ankle.
And it's also, you didn't like the fact that your foot would slide slightly in the shoe?
Oh yeah, well, inside the shoe itself. I thought you meant the wrap around the shoe. Yeah, inside the shoe itself, I wanted a shoe that kind of conforms to your foot.
We're talking about cutting off like 1/100th of a second.
Yeah, well, if you, how many times have you been playing basketball where your foot is like literally sliding inside of the shoe?
Never, but I'll take your word at it.
I have. Then again, I'm getting techy, but your foot just is constantly slide inside the shoe. Like if you notice, if you put on a sock and you go in and you play, when you finish playing, you take the shoe off, and all of a sudden the sock is a little rotated. That shows you how much you've been sliding inside the footbed of the shoe. So I wanted something that would kind of more fit like a glove, so that your shoe and your foot are actually moving, in the same motion. I think that's really what a shoe should do.
So tell me about these shoes.
Yeah, well, Nike's, that's like family to me.
Those are pretty good looking.
Yeah, so like what they are amazing at coming up with all kinds of technology and things to really wrap up my vision for my particular shoe for that season. So I come to them with all of these things. I want the shoe to be lighter, but I want it to be stable. I want it to have great cushion when I'm running around. And I'm like, well, how are we supposed to make the shoe lighter and still keep all this cushion? I'm like, I don't know. That's what you do. I have no idea.
And how does this conversation go? Is it via email, on the phone, in person?
No, we meet in person. We meet in person. The designer extraordinaire is Avar, who learned from the great Tinker Hatfield, who did all of Jordan shoes, while he was playing. And so he's just this brilliant mind. And our entire team at Nike is incredibly talented and brilliant. And so I sit in a room with them and I throw all these inspirations at them. This is what I want the shoe to be technically. Aesthetically, this is my inspiration going into this season. And they do a phenomenal job of tying that all in. And they present a shoe that matches those inspirations.
For more clips from this interview, visit GrahamBensinger.com.